coming right up. The Celtics. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. The talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Mr. Clutch out there with the closer. And it's Cool Hands. Then there's B, and it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Murray. Launches it. Cornette can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Harris looking it over. Mobley against Murray. Rejected by Murray. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Bailey passes to the Cobra. 4 on the clock. Here's Erickson. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's deflected. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Erickson from 8. Uses the glass to drop it in. Erickson's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Boston. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Tipped away. Bailey passes to Erickson. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Murray. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Mobley. Pass to Bailey. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And they get it back. Here's Lampley. Rebounded by Bailey.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here is Harris. Mobley outside. Harris passes to Erickson. Murray against Mobley.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Watford. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's the Cobra. Still yet to score. There's the pick. Cool Hands grabs the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Celtics leading by 3. Mobley outside. Here's Bailey. Pass to Harris. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 5 now.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Watford, guarded by Harris. Cornette kicks to Murray. Here's Cool Hands. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Cool Hands got his second bucket tonight.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Erickson passes to Harris. Here's Phelps. Offline with his 3. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Bailey. Mobley outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Nah, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Z's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pass to Cool Hand. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoff, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Insanity, he's checked in for Boston. And he gets the bucket. Erickson's got his second bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here's Legler. Pass to Cool Hand. Memphis moving that ball around. A steal. Left side, Harris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Boston, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Watford passes to Mr. Clutch. Rebounded by Bailey. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Erickson. For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Memphis turns it over again.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Boston has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. On the wing, Harris shoots it up. The rebound by Watford.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The offensive rebound. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Phelps. Can't connect from short range. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Cool Hands. 6 points for him. And it goes down 2 points. Boston shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Erickson passes to Harris. Here's the Cobra. Hasn't made one yet.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Insanity after Memphis gets the 3. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Bailey. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Bailey's got 5.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. Hill, he's checked in for the Cobra. Lee's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Cornette, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Mobley, he's checked in for Hill. Now here's Erickson. Harris outside. Pass to Insanity. Here's Bailey. Fires for 3. Legler with the rebound. Lee passes to Legler. Here's Cornette. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Boston trails. Here's Insanity. Still without a basket. Erickson. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Cornette passes to Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Here's Lampley. And the layup falls. Cool Hands got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Insanity. Here's Bailey. Erickson with a screen on Lee. Bailey misses.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Lee with the ball. That one's in, his first shot this game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Bailey. Mobley inside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Legler, covered by Mobley. Here's Mr. Clutch. 1:37 left in the first quarter. He had a nice open look right there. 13 points for Cool Hands.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Bailey passes to Harris. To the paint. Here's Insanity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Floyd's checked in for Erickson. B-Train comes in for Bottoms. Hill, he's checked in for Harris. And it's the Cobra in for Mobley. Now here is Hill over Watford, and the basket by Hill. And the Celtics lead by 1. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. McHale outside. And it's slammed in by McHale. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's the Cobra. He has yet to score. Pass to B-Train. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Watford. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Memphis moving that ball around. Screen by Watford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ray. No good with the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Floyd, good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So on the floor for Memphis. C out there with Skinny, and it's the closer. And there's the great, and it's McHale in at the 3 slot. Here's Insanity. Pass to the Cobra. Fires the 3. And Lee pulls it down. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. McHale passes to Wolf. Down low. And slam dunk by Watford.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Mobley, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Memphis also making a switch. Murray's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Lee outside. Inside, here's Watford, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Watford's got 6 points.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's B-Train, covered by Lee. Medina, no good there. Good D by Lee. And Murray's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Little General comes in for Lee. And McHale is subbed in for McHale. Mobley the pass to Medina. Over Watford. McHale with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Murray, good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Looking to end the run, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Medina. Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Pass to Watford from downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 9 points for the closer.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Insanity. Pass to B-Train. Fades. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. To the left wing. Here's Wolf. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Cobra passes to full. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Watford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Wolf. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Murray, the pass to Wolf. years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And the Celtics making a change here. Erickson's checked in. Mr. Clutch is checked in for Memphis. Medina the pass to the Cobra. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. It's good. The Cobra's got 4 this quarter.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Here's Wolf. Nothing on the board. Oh, that's blocked. Erickson against McHale. Now Erickson. He has 7. The shot by Floyd, no good. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Here's Murray. It's good from about 19 feet. Murray's got 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Floyd, covered by Watford. The shot by Floyd, no good. Memphis leading by 6. And here is Murray. 11 points in the game. Watford finds Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Back to Mobley. Erickson with a screen on Murray. Mobley wide open. The rebound by Watford. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Here's Erickson. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the basket.
McHale outside. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 6. Here's B-Train. Pass to the Cobra. Erickson against Murray. Erickson misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Wolf. And he jams it with authority.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Harris comes in for 4. And it's insanity in for the Cobra. The Grizzlies also making a change. Cornette's checked in. Pass to Wolf. Back to Murray. Watford with it. 12 points for him. Here's Cornette. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Insanity. And there's the drive. Harris outside. From the high post. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Wolf. Now Watford. Guarded by Erickson. Fade away. B-Train with the rebound. B-Train's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Erickson passes to Harris. Tries again. And the basket by Erickson.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Memphis. 6-point lead. Pass to Wolf. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lets the 3 fly. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Insanity, the pass to Mobley. Drives to the hoop.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good. Mobley. Austin making some changes. Bailey, he's checked in for B-Train. And it's the Cobra in for Insanity. The Grizzlies also making a change. Cool Hands checked in for Skinny. Pass to Watford. Fires from the wing. And it's good off the glass. Watford's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Mobley the pass to the Cobra. Harris outside. Here's Bailey. Fires from deep. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 8 points for Bottoms.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Watford. Out left to the wing. Cool Hands passes to Watford. Here's Cool Hands. Back to Watford. Over Harris. Watford, that's good. Watford's got 16 points. Celtics trail by 9. 1:05 left in the first half. Down low. Harris's shot is off. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Goes back up. Lampley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Bailey. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Little General, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch.
Grizzlies substitution, number 33.
Here's the Cobra to the middle. Here's Erickson. And he converts the layup. Erickson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Murray finds Watford. Here's Unseld. Guarded by Erickson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Murray's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And we've reached halftime at